Hey there everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the woods. I just started a nice little fire back here behind me. I've got some hardwood on there. I think it's some maple that's going to reduce down to some coals, and I'm going to do some cooking out here. And I'm cooking in a way that I've never cooked out before like this. First off, I'm using a cast iron skillet. I've used cast iron skillets before, but what's different is I am cooking on tent stakes. So this is going to be a little different. This is an item that I'm considering adding to my cookware set, believe it or not. So tent stakes are something that you would usually kind of carry extras anyway, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these here in just a bit once we get some good coals here. So I'm going to let this burn down, and then I'll check back in with you and show you what we're going to do. We are going to cook some lamb loin chops. Got 3 little lamb loin chops here, and we're going to cook those in a cast iron skillet. I'm going to do a little sea salt on top of those. Sorry about all the smoke. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. Definitely need gloves for this. And the plan is to put the tent stakes in like so. And it's okay if they don't push all the way in. I can adjust that. Okay. So my tent stakes are now cooking. And what I'm going to do is just tap that down a bit until they're all flat, and now I have a place to set my cast iron skillet, and I get it kind of to a height that I like. I'm going to see how hot this pan is. I got a few chunks of fat, and I'm just going to let that render down. Hopefully it'll create some juices, and then I can add the lamb so it won't stick. Get the good sizzle. Oh man, yeah. Look at those tent stakes doing their thing. Ooh yeah. I think it's gone long enough. We're gonna check it out. Ooh yeah. That just looks good. I know that I need to let the meat rest for at least 5 minutes, and it'll kind of continue to warm up. I'm actually kind of excited about eating these crisps. Look at those crisps. Let's pour the juices. Alright, just get that out in the plate. Nice. Gonna set my cast iron aside so it can start to cool down. And check those tent stakes out. Now I'm sure they're raging hot, so I'm just gonna quick hook them out, send them off to the side, let them cool down. Of course you gotta have gloves to do this. Alright, there. Now everything can cool down while the meat is resting. I want to try some of those little cracklings. This is the bits of fat that I put in first. I'm just really curious to know what it tastes like. I'm sure it tastes like bacon. Let's find out. Oh, I melted in my mouth. Oh my god. That tastes like the best part of bacon. It's not crunchy. It kind of it sopped up some of the juices that I poured in from the skillet, but My God, that is so good and salty, and man. It's time to add a little mint sauce, which looks like gravy. Hold on. All right, gotta get you here so you can see it. It looks like gravy, but I wish you could smell it. Oh, it smells like mint and deliciousness. Get the pour. I'm just gonna drizzle. I'm not gonna goop it. I'm just gonna drizzle it. It's fairly thick, but I think as it heats up, sitting on there, got little pieces of mint in it. There we go, that should be enough. I can't take it anymore, I gotta eat it. And yes, I am laying on the ground. There's no table out here, so getting to a spot where I can eat and have you see the food and me is difficult. So I'm laying on the ground. Yeah, let's get some ticks. All right, here we go. Let's cut this bad boy, get a little of that mint sauce on there. Oh, don't fall over. Oop. Oop. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me that looks almost perfectly cooked. I see just a tiny bit of pink in there. There it is. Yeah. Let's try it. I can't wait any longer. It's pretty tender. Man, that mint sauce is something else. It's oh man, yeah. It's a mixture of sweet and sour, of course, which are two things that go great together. Tell you what, let me go sit down over there. Let me gobble this thing up. And then I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I think about these tent steaks. Initially, anyway, my first time using them for cooking. I've got some ideas, I think some things that I want to share with you. So stick around. Let me go finish this food, and I'll touch base with you in just a few moments. So the lamb was on point. While it's not like gorging your face and your stomach with a giant piece of steak, I'm still full, but it was so flavorful. Each bite was just like, it was like a burst of flavor. It was delicious. So absolutely 10 out of 10, would cook again, would eat again, even out here in the woods for sure. I need to cook it at home too, that was great. But to the point of this video, which was to talk about these tent steaks and really to test these guys out. You know, I saw this on Instagram. Just full disclosure, I can't take full credit. I saw this on Instagram and I thought, this looks gimmicky, I don't know. But I can tell you just after one use that it was not gimmicky. This works. It was a nice flat space for the cast iron to sit, and I liked how it created some space between the coals that I was cooking above and the actual skillet itself. So I didn't worry that I was going to like burn or scald the lamb that I was cooking. I could see myself really using these for like even just heating up water, like a canteen cup. Usually I would just set it on the edge of a burning log, you know, and we've all been there where the log shifts and it dumps your water out, and then your water puts your fire out, and that's never fun. So I think I could use these, you know, I think I could maybe do 3 for a canteen cup. I felt better about 4 for like a heavy cast iron skillet, but I think I could do 3 for just a canteen cup. But to put these in, set it on there, have somewhere that's stable to heat up your water or your food. So I'm going to keep these in my cookware set or my backpack regardless, so that I can use these in the future. Before I go, I did want to mention I did have a fire right here on the forest floor. I did not dig down to the dirt. There was about, I don't know, a couple of inches or so of duff, which is like basically like composted old leaves from years past, and I dumped an absorbent amount of water onto that spot, not only to extinguish the coals that I was using to cook on, but to also extinguish any little smoldering, you know, flames or embers that might be below the surface into the duff, and that's really important. I took a stick and I really churned it up. I made sure that there was 0 heat coming off. It was a muddy mess when I left it, and then I covered it with leaves, and you know, you talk about leave no trace. There's my spot right there where I had the campfire, and you would never know just hiking through here that I had a campfire here. Alright, well that's it for this tent steak cooking video. I'm excited to give these a try, and hopefully I've given you an idea, and you can go try these and tell me what you think about them. Give them a whirl. I think you'll actually like them, believe it or not. So take care, guys, and we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Oh my God, why did I get on the ground? Oh, I'm getting too old for that.